What's up, brother?
Yo.
What's going on, man?
Man, I can't call it, man. Just chilling up in the crib and grateful and, just happy to be here doing another episode right now, man, in the Unchained store. We got the store open now.
Open it up.
Got the store
open the doors, you know what I'm saying? And people want to come in and they're looking at a couple different items that they might want to purchase. Thank you.
Couple spiritual items, you know what I'm saying? We got all types of those. You feel me?
And assortments.
We got some Indian rain dance candles, Indian rain dance headbands. We got the feathers. You feel me? Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Us as a people, we very powerful out here. When you hold your life force in, shit, crazy shit like that happen. Making it rain out.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna get that intro knocked out, my boy.
All right, let me hear it.
Let's get it. Welcome to the Unchained podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy SpiritWar Martin, along with his podcast partner Sebastian. The greatest tag team in history. Ooh, we always put God first and become your inner lion in this crooked matrix and spiritual warfare, y'all. Boy, listen up. Ooh, we.
Listen close. We got some stuff to talk about.
Yes, sir. You already know the dealio.
We got some stuff to talk about. You know what I mean? Episode 53.
Hey.
Yeah, we're in the 50s now, bro. We're on our way to into the 60s. You know what I'm saying? We're passing all these levels, and we're covering a lot of good stuff, and I'm really proud of us, bro.
Man, I'm proud of us too. I'm actually geeked out right now because of what we are doing. You know what I'm saying? Just, man, the Holy Spirit ain't playing around, bro. When you tapped in with the big homie upstairs and let that Holy Spirit take over, that mob, that stuff will have you doing stuff you would never expect to do, fam. Especially, it's very good stuff, very powerful shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm just grateful, man, because the way I feel just literally lined up. I feel lined up with the universe like crazy, if you know what I mean. Like just
yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's almost like I try to remind us every day, but it's almost like we've already found what we need to do. You know what I mean? Like God is. I know there's always more stuff to do, but we've found a massive treasure chest, and we have also found our specific lane, you know what I'm saying, that God wants us to spread his message and spread, his will, and, this podcast and our YouTube videos, and helping people with semen retention and helping people with putting God first and doing all this stuff is literally what God wants us to do, bro. So it's like, I feel like we figured out the hard part.
Oh, facts. Definitely figured out the hard part, which is a blessing. The purpose aspect of life. We just got to make sure we stay in our lane and continue to put the big homie upstairs first. You know what I'm saying? And watch out for these, watch out for the devil and his punk ass army's tactics out here, bro. Real shit.
Yes, sir. Absolutely, man.
The devil and this punk ass army always has a game to try to sabotage the spiritual people and their light that they have. I see all this shit now. It's weird. It's real.
Yeah, bro. It's a war for souls out here. That's what's going on.
It's bizarre as hell about here, bro. I put that shit on everything. Just weird shit.
Yeah, the human experience is very strange, because once we get on this planet, we get in these meat suits, no one really knows what to do at that point, you know what I mean? It's like some people end up finding God, and some people end up finding spirituality or different paths. But there's a lot of people that get on the planet, and they hit a certain age to where they think they got shit going on, but they don't have anything going on. You know what I'm saying? They're just like completely lost, and just like they don't really know how to function, and it leads to a lot of bizarre behavior.
Yeah, man, a lot of bizarre behavior. And one thing that I really don't like is the suicide rates. That shit is real high, bro. I'm talking about that shit is through the roof because mental illness is at a high too in the percentage rate. I don't know the exact percentage, but I know that it's a lot of individuals out here who are taking themselves out. You know what I'm saying? Because reality is just too much.
It is too much because they're making this place so dark, man. It's like, I feel it sometimes myself, and I know a lot of other people do. Some people aren't as strong as us. You know what I mean? So they just take themselves out because they don't want to be on this planet no more.
Man, that shit ain't no joke, bro. I don't wish that shit on nobody, and I've been around a lot of death, bro, especially where I stay at.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of friends that I went to school with. A few of them took themselves out. Like 3 of them took themselves out, bro, because it's like once we graduated out of high school, like mugs didn't know where to go, because when you're in high school, they don't ever teach you how to do shit once you graduate out of high school. They just take college and shit, instead of having classes to give more wisdom or knowledge on how to operate in this matrix and shit after high school, because college is not always the way for everybody and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you end up being in debt and shit trying to fuck around with college and shit, and that's not for everybody. You feel me?
Yeah, exactly. It's your choice how long you want to further your education.
Right. And the way I feel like these high schools, for senior year, they need to have a class teaching the students on how to, take the proper route / direction to make sure your life is good, after instead of just sending mugs out into the deep ocean to just swim, and a lot just end up drowning and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just end up drowning after high school because you have no route to take. A lot of us, don't know what to do when we get out of high school. And some go to college and shit, and that's cool. But even some kids go to college and that don't even work out. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's fucked up out here, bro. I just, the way it is, we gotta, figure out some shit for our people to be in better position about here, bro, because it's crazy as hell.
For real. And it's crazy to think about how public schools, or just schools in general, they don't teach you how to like do real life shit. They're teaching us like algebra and calculus and trigonometry and shit like that, and like they're not teaching us how to pay our fucking taxes or how to budget money or how to pay rent or how to any of this stuff, like things that we're actually going to need to know. They don't teach us a lick of that. Why don't they teach us how to file our taxes in school?
That's exactly what I'm talking about, bro. All that shit that you just named off is what they need to teach in school so we can know how to do this shit when we get out. You know what I'm saying? Know how to do this right away, because that's what we're headed into. We're not going graduating out of high school with all this geometry and trigonometry and shit, and then far as the history class go, all that shit that they're teaching in history class is just bullshit. You know what I mean? Just nothing to do with what's really going on out here in this matrix. It's almost like it's a distraction and shit. I don't know, bro. Or like a way to program your mind to not think about what's really going on out here. You feel me?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I definitely think the school system needs to be fixed completely. You know, I've heard a lot of people talking about that. You know, that's like a thing that could happen in the near future, you know, what I was just talking about. But it's definitely just like a system, like you said, like a program. And they're just teaching us like these basic classes, you know, it's just like a program. Like, oh, let's just, you know, let's give them these classes, you know, and they're not even thinking about the things that we really need to learn about. It's crazy. Why? I don't understand why they wouldn't want to set us up.
Yeah, I don't, you know, yeah, when you go on your SR journey and start seeing shit for what it really is, you know, shit is just weird. And that's like one thing that I've been thinking about since I've been spiritually awakened, the longer I've been on this SR journey, because I'm going on 10 months now, so I'm getting deeper into this damn rabbit hole, bro, and getting deep into the SR rabbit hole, going on 10 months, and it's like we need a class in these schools with the high schoolers to teach them how to do the proper shit when they get up out of school, bro. Because
seriously, man,
you know, because I went through this, you know what I'm saying? I graduated high school and was just lost out here, bro. You know, not knowing what to do, didn't have no mentor or, you know, an adult, you know, a proper adult around, you know, to show me the way. You feel me? So it's just out here lost, fam. And, you know, yeah, it's real deep. You know, had moments in time where I felt, you know, I was second guessing life. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know what my purpose was. I didn't have the wisdom or knowledge fresh out of high school. Only thing I knew was to just party and partake in taking substances and shit.
Oh,
bro.
yeah.
You know,
exactly. Well, yeah.
You feel me?
That's a testament to just where we were at, like mentally, you know what I mean? Like just totally lost, but at the same time, yeah, the guidance wasn't as on point as it could have been. Yeah.
Like no guidance at all for us, bro. We was out here basically trying to guide ourselves, but when when you do that and, you know, operating in the middle, you know, because like our last episode, you feel me, there is no gray area. So when you out here just doing shit, you in the kingdom of darkness and don't even know. You feel me?
Exactly, bro.
Shit. Kingdom of darkness like crazy. We think we doing the right shit, right? And it's definitely not the right shit. It's because we don't have the guidance.
Man, yeah, it's definitely a deep topic, you know, as far as like, yeah, it's deep, bro.
Yeah, it's definitely a deep topic, but it's very important to talk about this shit because it's what we see. You know, a lot of people don't talk about this shit. It needs to be talked about, bro. Like, you know, I don't want a lot of our young grasshoppers, you know, our young, you know, kids, man, that's on the come up to be lost out here. You know, they are our future, bro. You know, the kids younger than us and shit, future, fam. You feel me? And man, listen, I care about the young bucks that's coming up because we need some powerful influence to come out of these young kids, bro. You know what I'm saying? And not very silly ass activity that I've been seeing and all this crazy shit. You know, the young bucks, we want them to be strong because, yeah, looking at my old self, man, I was misguided, wasted a lot of years. You know, 31 years old now, but I'm grateful that I found this purpose to be on this podcast to talk to you about stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's very powerful, and I'm real grateful for it.
Absolutely, bro. And yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, to where think about, what we just talked about, and then realize where we're at now. You know what I mean? It really takes some serious change in you, to get to this point, and that's really what I'm passionate about. That's what I want to do, is try to help other guys that were where we were at. I know there's a lot of different scenarios, but I just want to help other guys like that are lost, that maybe, we can help them get to where we're at now, because it's a whole different ball game, bro. I mean, it's literally night and day. Like, now I'm excited to live life. Every day I wake up and I'm just like, it feels like Christmas every day. It feels like an adventure. You know what I'm saying? Especially when I started semen retention, and it really got crazy.
I know that's right, man. Because since I started semen retention as well, it's a deep ass rabbit hole. I wake up grateful every day, but at the same time, it's like, man, I wonder what God got set up today for me to see, because He always got something crazy for me to see. You feel me? And it's just like, man, what He got up His sleeve today. You know what I'm saying? And while at the same time, I'm making sure I stay disciplined and reading my Bible and keeping up the communication with Him. But He works in mysterious ways, and He always shows us signs on it. Signs in this, and some crazy shit, bro. God always got something to show you for your own good. It's just up to us to pay attention to that.
Exactly, and you got a lot of people out here that they're not even on the radar, so they don't even have the capability of paying attention. God might be showing these people signs and trying to help them along, but they don't even register the signs, because they don't believe. So they can't even see the signs, they can't see the synchronicities, they can't hear the messages, it can't get none of that, bro.
Yeah, it's because of all this damn distraction going on about here, bro, to where you're not in the present moment and realizing what's really going on out here. You are sucked into all these avenues of chaos. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we always go into this shit, all these apps out here, these platforms, these celebrities, even the food about here. It's important to eat the right food to put in your body so your spirit could be activated properly. You put the wrong food in your body, you clogging your brain. You feel me?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, man. It's that whole it's that same analogy that I keep bringing up, because this is it's what it is. You can lead a camel to the water, but you can't make it drink the water. Everybody's got to be able to have their own experience with life and see where it takes them, and then decide what water they're going to end up drinking. For me, I ended up finding God, and I know for a fact in my heart that He's got my back, and there's nothing that anybody can say to change that. It's just crazy how we all have different perspectives on this life thing, and it's just like, it's, you know what I'm saying? It's just like there's so many different things, and like it's crazy because I'm so set, and I'm so sure of, obviously that God's real, but that He's got our backs, and the stuff in the Bible is real, and His commandments are real, and obeying Him, you get rewarded when we do this stuff. I'm so set on it, and it's just crazy to me how everyone is so divided with these kind of beliefs, and you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's all part of the program. We have all these things that's programming the mind out here to be separated. Social media, for example, creates competition. And what does competition cause? Separation. and weird shit to happen, you know, because I feel like nothing is a competition, you know, because looking at my old self, I used to always try to be in competition and all this crazy shit. You know, I see somebody else make a post, right? And they would get a lot of likes or some shit on that post. And then I'd be like, ooh, let me post a picture to see how many likes I get and shit. End up not getting no damn likes or some shit. And then start feeling all bad, all this weird shit. You know?
Right.
I didn't get a lot of likes like this other person who made a post and got a lot of likes. See, that's where it starts. And that's this, you know, that is a pathway for self-destruction in your brain. You know, when you trying to post pictures and trying to get a lot of likes, like you know, like this individual who you see who got a lot of likes, that is not good, because it's not about competition at all. It's about self-awareness and basically protecting your energy, bro, because you know, being in competition, that will cause you to be a very toxic person. You know, I mean, toxic as hell, bro, to where you almost become a robot out here. And we shouldn't be like that. We should be in the present moment, not distracted, and putting God first and putting ourselves, you know, energy back into ourselves as well. You know, it takes a lot of work to do this, though. You know what I'm saying? It requires work to be able to upgrade your spiritual money and upgrade your spiritual skills. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I mean, the thought of competition, when you really break it down, is just crazy. You know, when you really start to get to this point where, you know, you start to transcend the matrix and all these thinking patterns, and once you start putting God first and God shows you what's really going on, like to have that nature of competition all the time with people is just like, that's so far from what we're here to do. You know, we're literally here on this planet just to love each other and to be in communication with God and say thank you for giving us this experience of life and being a human being. You know, and then everybody's all trapped in trying to be better than the next man, and like, you know, that's the devil working right there, because it's causing inner turmoil. You know, it's causing like a sense of just like, I'm not good enough and I need to prove that I'm better than this person, when you could just chill out on all that and just love that person, love the people around you, and you notice your life becomes a lot more beautiful.
Yes, absolutely, bro. You just nailed it on the head, my bro. You know, because competition, man, that'll make your self-worth and self-value just go straight to the floor. You know what I'm saying? No, you have to be like proving yourself to people out here when you don't even have to do that. You know, we got to put energy back into ourselves, bro. Energy back into ourselves, and let the big homie upstairs lead the way, not these social media platforms and all this shit and all these celebrities out here. You know, you gotta stay away from that shit, bro. Like, cause looking at my old self, that's what I used to do. Be in competition to where it was bringing me down, on top of the porn sites, you know, on top of a toxic relationship. So I was spiritually broke out here, just broke as hell. No spiritual dollar at all, bro.
Yeah, man, that's how it is.
You know, just broke spiritually, bro. I mean, I ain't have no bread, no spiritual bread at all, because of all this shit going on out here now. Shit, I'm spiritually rich like crazy now. I'm comfortable in my own skin. You know, don't care about what negative shit people say to me or about me anymore, because I know God got my back. I'm putting the divine power source first and not people. You know what I'm saying? And when you do this, find divine power source first and not people, you become a serious ass dude, because God is, you know.
Absolutely, man. And then you're able to just enjoy your own company as well. You know, you don't need the company of other people. And really, you know, when you go around other people that, you know, you want to be around, it makes it a lot more beautiful because, my old self is almost like I needed to be around people for validation, and like I was always trying to get amongst the people, whether that was just like going to a party or going out on the town, shit like that. And I've realized that is not the move at this point in my life. The move is to, exactly what you said, put energy into myself and my goals and my own vision, and then like harness that energy, from God, and keep that within me. And then, you become a powerful person if you do that, for a long period of time. So then you go out and, and then you start mingling with people, and people are going to look at you completely different because you're powerful. You know what I mean? Versus like, you're getting your power from God. You're not getting your power from other people.
Yes, absolutely, bro. Because, when you try, put your energy into people, or just put people first in general, man, you're going to contaminate your own energy and your own spirit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of unrighteous energy out here, and a lot of degenerate ass energy out here. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to all the wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of degeneration X-ass energy out here. You feel me? And we gotta make sure we stay away from that type of shit and protect our energy out here more than ever, and attract like-minded people who is on their spiritual journey and ain't trying to just either gaslight or just sabotage you, bro, and try to bring your power level down, because they on a low vibrational frequency. So when they see you on a high vibrational frequency and in your skin, bro, or comfortable in your skin, boy, listen here, they gonna try to shrink your shit, bro. They gonna try to shrink your power level like crazy, bro.
Yeah, because they're jealous. They don't want to see you doing that. It irritates them.
That shit is crazy as hell. And the way our minds work, especially mine is just, the way my mind works, bro, it's just bizarre. That shit is bizarre when you just see how shit really is in the spiritual aspect. It's dangerous about here, bro. And we got to be careful and make sure we stay focused and stay disciplined and keep moving forward, and not get distracted on this lonely pathway, bro, because this shit ain't no joke. This shit ain't no joke, bro. It's literally like you are a lonely spiritual warrior on your pathway, walking across this long ass bridge. You know what I'm saying? Just all by yourself, or or with, whoever you got with you, but they on the same power level as you, though. It's definitely not
right, like me and you type shit.
Exactly. It's not no weak power levels around you. It's literally like people that's on the same frequency as you. That
doing the same shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I be, bro, because you are very, very self-aware now of your energy and your surroundings now, since you won't seem retention. You just are in the present moment, and everything is going in slow motion. And it's real deep. It's deep to talk about this shit, but I'm grateful to be experiencing this after all the years I went through on the porn sites, getting blackout drunk, hanging around the wrong people, bro. I was just out here unaligned with the universe. Just unaligned.
Gone, lost, they're crazy, bro.
Facts. I know you feel me, bro.
Yeah, and you had no compass to like get back to where you needed to be. For me, it took a rock bottom experience. Well, it took a toxic relationship and then like a rock bottom for me to really find God this time around. And now he's really shown me some crazy stuff to where now it's like it's a wrap now. He's got me leveled up like crazy. It's like I'm looking at all these old versions of myself, and I'm a totally different person. I'm looking at myself like Like, how was I even doing that? You know, and there were periods in my life where I thought I was doing all right. I thought I was doing pretty good. You know, I had 5 years of sobriety from 2013 to 2018, bro. And then ended up relapsing and stuff and started drinking again at some point because of the pain from the relationship I was in, bro. But you know, during that time of sobriety, you know, I was doing really good. I mean, it's so I thought. I mean, like, it all looks good on paper, bro. You know, I had a house. We had 2 vehicles that we paid for. You know, I had like a little family, bro. You know, I had my own business. I was making, you know, good money, bro. And, you know, it all looks good on paper. But like spiritually, now, you know, I look back and I'm just like, oh my gosh. You know, I was just like, the devil still had me, bro. But he had me in different areas. Like, yeah, I put down the alcohol, the weed, and all the drugs, but I was still in a very codependent, toxic relationship. I was still looking at porn and masturbating all the time. I was going to the casino and gambling. I was overeating and doing all this unhealthy stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, I put down, you know, one of the main things that caused me to get to rock bottom, but like there were still a lot of these other areas that I was struggling in. And I feel like the new version of myself, it's almost like God's not playing any games anymore. Like, he's showing me everything. So he's basically showing me, like, if you really want to, you know, level up and get on this path, you have to put everything down. You can't be half-assing it.
Facts, bro. You know, absolutely right, man. At my old self, man, you know, had the toxic relationship, and yeah, that was like the main source of just polluted energy. But you have all these other platforms as well, or these avenues that I like to call, you know, the porn sites and yeah, the drinking and all that shit, bro. And it's just like, man, it's so much shit that goes on that holds us down as men, right? Sometimes we don't even realize that it's a lot of shit. You know, sometimes we don't realize that we got a whole rap sheet of shit that's holding us down. You know, we have to, you know, until we sit back and self-analyze and realize what the hell is going on actually, and actually start to eliminate shit. You know, and man, it's deep, because yeah, looking at my old self, man, I had a rap sheet of just distractions going on, bro, and not knowing what I was doing. And now, since I'm on this pathway and being aligned and controlling that sexual energy, bro, shit is not the same, bro. And yeah, I look back at my old self like, what the fuck was I doing, and how was I doing that shit? You know what I mean? Like definitely not my true self. It was like something else. Yeah, the devil in this punk ass army, bro, was just puppeteering me on some Stromboli shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Stromboli as hell, bro.
It's like, I feel like once you get into the Bible and you start reading the Word, it becomes a lot more clear, you know, because it says, you know, a lot of times in there that you cannot, you know, be lukewarm. You can't be lukewarm. You can't be half-assing this shit. You know what I mean? You gotta, like, you can't just put down a couple things. You know, you have to really change everything about yourself to experience like the real change. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of different avenues that are detrimental and that the enemy likes to attack us with. So you can't just give one thing up and then like still participate in all this other shit and think you're going to be good. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you're hitting all of them. You know, you got to make sure that you're living, that you're pure. You know, your spirit is pure, and we're not partaking in any of these toxic behaviors.
Absolutely, bro. Real deep. And I feel really good talking about this. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of individuals out there who just are scared to talk about this type of shit, but I'm not. You know, I feel like that's what God put me here for. Both of us. Is
absolutely
to talk about our transition in life, to help other people try to transition over to the team Kingdom of the Holy Spirit and start scoring them threes on that team, because the devil and his punk ass army, bro, they out here trying to get it, bro. They out here working overtime like crazy, you know, and we got this in the spiritual warfare. We gotta, you know, the devil ain't gonna win, bro. His time is running out, but he out here trying to sabotage left and right, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's ugly.
You know, that's what my mom always said to me, bro. You know, is exactly that. Every time I've been talking to my mom, and I believe my grandpa said it to me at one point too, and just some other, you know, elders, you know what I mean, who I look up to. Basically, they always say, when I was going through, you know, a lot of that bullshit, and they always say, you know, keep your head up, because one day you're going to be able to help people with your experience. That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
Oh, it's not what you're trying to do, it's what you're doing. You're doing it, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
You're helping people by talking about this shit right now. Same with me. You know, talking about all the crazy shit that we went through, you know, before we made this transition over to the big homie upstairs and semen retention and on the right pathway now. And here we are today. You know, it's all God's will, bro. You know, God set this up, man. You know, definitely wasn't a person that set this up. It was a divine power source, you know, and now it's up to us, since we've been chosen by this divine power source to do this, to keep moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Facts.
Keep moving, my boy, and no distractions out here no more. Not like how we used to be. Because, boy, listen.
Nah.
No.
We gotta be on point, bro. We gotta be on point. Because God's already setting us up, you know, and this is for anybody that's noticing, you know, big change in their life, you know. Once you put God first and you really start seeing the changes, I mean, the trajectory that you're on is just ridiculous, especially if you're on semen retention. The trajectory that you get on with God is just absolutely ridiculous.
I know.
You feel me?
It can be bizarre sometimes how you will just catapult straight up when you
This is the 53rd podcast, my boy.
53rd. Going on 54th.
Like, what is going on?
And after this
is everything
episode,
good? Everything good out here?
Yeah, it's good. It's just, you know, we're getting used we're getting to this different way of productive life, because, you know, we were unproductive and now we're productive, knocking out episodes, you know, and podcast 54 next, and I'm gonna have topics set up for that one as soon as we get done with this podcast. Let's go, run into a topic. You know, we've been freestyle rapping like crazy.
Let's get into a topic.
Yeah, let's get into topic number 1 for 53. What do you think about taking a break from things for your own well-being?
Well, yeah, I mean, we kind of just touched on it a little bit, bro. You know, it's very, very important for us to go within and to understand, you know, what type of habits and what type of behaviors that you are participating in, you know what I'm saying, in your life. And, you know, we got to make sure that we're identifying things that are good for us and things that are bad for us, you know, because I feel like a lot of people, they don't really know the difference. You know what I mean? Like, a good example would be like drinking alcohol. You know what I mean? Like going out to the bar and socializing. You know, they think that it's, you know, a good thing for them, and it's fun and it's relief and it's socializing. But like, that activity is poisonous, you know, to your spirit, and you know what I mean? Just stuff like that. You know, it's important for us to just identify things that we're doing, you know, that might be detrimental to our well-being, bro, and take action on that, you know. And then this is, I mean, it's not easy, you know. This is like, this is one of the things in life that a lot of people struggle with, is putting down certain things, that they've always done, or, certain habits and behaviors like get programmed into you. So sometimes it takes a big change. Sometimes it takes a slap in the face, from God. Sometimes it takes, people in your life, reaching out and letting you know, that, something that they notice about you, and, it's different for everybody. So, in my experience, very important, to identify these things and start to make some changes, bro.
Yeah, that's real important, is to start working on ourselves and, sit back and wonder why we feel that we do sometimes. The things that we like to participate in, is it good for me, or is it really just taking up my time? And is it benefiting me? Because a lot of these things out here that we're doing aren't benefiting us as people. It's just making us waste our spiritual money, and then we end up just feeling like shit in our life because we're spending our spiritual money out here. You got the physical money, but you also got your spiritual money inside your body, and if you're spending that shit on porn, which is free, but you spending your spiritual money on that, if you think about it, spending all your spiritual money on that, and it's tearing you up as a man out here, and it's casting a spell on you. And then the same thing with these social media platforms, just messing up your third eye out here, just closing your third eye from just scrolling ignorantly, because that's how I feel, looking at my old self doing all that shit, and now since I've been on R, my third eye is wide the hell open, just wide. It's wide open. It's real bizarre.
Yeah, see everything, you can see everything for what it is.
Just bizarre, bro. And I'm grateful for this, but at the same time, it takes a while to get used to this shit. I'm still getting used to it, and I'm 10 months in, bro.
Yeah.
This shit, it's a whole level, fam. It really is, and I'm grateful for this, and all the young retainers out there as well. Everybody that's on this journey, my hats is off to everybody, because this shit is not.
Oh yeah, this is a serious uprooting of your life, bro. I mean, it completely changes who you are. It brings you back to that childhood energy, and completely changes who you are. Everything changes, bro. Your spiritual, mental, and your physical health all improve. You know what I mean? Plus, you start putting God first with it, and you start getting discernment. You start seeing everything out here. It starts getting trippy.
Yes, it gets real, bro. Because for me, it's been the past the 4 days has been a damn trip. And it's like, man, sometimes I sit back and just be like, damn, I'm really out here feeling real good about myself, as opposed, looking at my old self, like I damn near hated myself. You feel me? And
me too.
Now, nothing like that. It's literally like a whole ass brain reprogramming, because I don't even feel the same, bro. It's hard to explain.
Yeah. I feel the same way, man.
Yeah, not operating in that lower nature, the lower nature, and operating in higher nature, that shit is way different, bro.
Yeah, it's night and day, man.
Definitely night and day, my boy. It's just sometimes I be just sitting back like, this shit deep as hell. Damn near every day I do that. Every day I do that, bro. It's just like, man, looking at my old self and where I am today, what a massive change.
Yeah, bro. It's absolutely crazy. Some days I have to like. I know it sounds corny, but pretty much, I pinch myself sometimes because it all happens so fast. So it's hard to like kind of track it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, it did. It happened fast, bro. And the way life is going fast as hell now, it seems. It's going faster today.
Yeah, my mom said that the other day. She's like, time is moving fast. Time is moving too fast or something.
I'm moving fast.
You're moving too fast. Well, should we wrap this one up, my boy?
Yeah, let's go ahead. And then I'm just grateful we got it knocked out and on to 54, bro. On to 54.
Yeah, let's get it. I'm going to upload this bad boy, and then we can get right on to the next one, my dude.
All right, my dude. Much love to all the fellow retainers and all the listeners out there that's been listening to us on this podcast. We just grateful for all you guys there on this journey. Whether you support us or whether you hate us, or if you got weird energy as well. Much love to all y'all out there.
Shout out to all the weirdos.
Yeah, coming from SpiritWar, Martin and Sebastian out there, much love to everyone. And we appreciate you guys listening.
Absolutely. We're grateful for everybody that's been talking with us and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the retainers.
Absolutely. And always put God first, bro. Always put Jesus first. That's real important for us, especially the way things are now. We got to connect.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. This is the Unchained podcast. This has been episode 53. We appreciate everybody who's listening. And on to the next one. Martin, much love, bro. I'll be hitting you up, all right?
All right, buddy. Sounds good. Talk to you later, man.
Okay, later.